Big up, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back, everybody, to a match reaction of Pisa 0, Juventus 2. Listen, guys, job done. A win is a win. We move up the ranking. You know what I'm saying? Beware. Spallettone is making it work. Even when we're not even playing at our best, we weren't even playing this wasn't our best game. And we still ended up winning, which is what matters. You know what I mean? Big up to everybody that's going to be tuning in today for the match reaction. This is great. I'm very excited to talk about the game, obviously, since it is a win. We did win. We did get the important 3 points, which I was asking. And listen, Spalletti, you did listen to me with the lineup. You know, putting on, especially, Openda, which I appreciate. Spalletti's watching the channel, guys. He's watching the channel. He's watching the channel. We know this, guys. We know Spallettone is taking advice from, you know what I mean, man? He's taking advice from his nephew, Gio. You know what I'm saying? That's what we know. So, let's see. Big up to everybody in the chat. Melo Diaz, yeah, not the best game, but a win is a win 100%. We could have done way better, but listen, I'd rather take the 3 points because this is what, a real team would do as well in difficult times, would get grounded wins like this and start performing when we need to. So, hey, listen, we take the 3 points and we move on to the next one. So, let's keep it going, right? Zagrova was balling out. I agree. Obviously, you could see that he just didn't have that much of legs because you could see when I believe it was Yildiz that tried to pass the ball to him around, he just couldn't run after that, and you could see. But either way, Zagrova was cooking. He was balling out. Of course, you're gonna have Tony watching as well. You know what I'm saying? You can't forget Tony in the building. Big up to Tony every single time, bro. Big up, man. Dom is somewhere shouting, "Oh yeah, for sure. He's definitely watching everything. He's probably watching the stream and not even typing, bro. You know what I'm saying? But big up to Dom as well. He's my brother. But love to him as well. But yeah, listen, we move up the table. You know, hey, it is what it is. You know what I mean? We come back from the Christmas, break. We're going into Strive, and we get the result that we needed. And this was, listen, it was not going to be an easy game. I knew that this was going to be a tougher game. That's why I said for my prediction was going to be a 1-0 for Juve. I didn't think that we were going to score another, but Yildiz again, Miretti. Listen, how about that for the second goal with Miretti as well, lining it up. I have to say, again, for the first one, things like McKennie. Dude, it's like every single time I doubt this guy, he comes back and he's like, okay, he's listening. McKennie, keep listening to my words, buddy. Maybe you might become like the next Ballon d'Or winner someday. Keep listening to me, bro. You know what I'm saying? Nah, just kidding. But big up, you know what I'm saying? But big up to, of course, everybody, man, because we're going to go through it. I mean, I want to know everybody's thoughts about the game, so make sure to, of course, to comment in the chat. Make sure to, of course, to like and subscribe, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel. I also hype up both the videos and the content that will be produced as well. So make sure to do that. Also, go check out Tutto Calcio podcast because that's where we do a lot of our debates. We are resuming the podcast on Monday. So this Monday, guys, make sure be there at 9:30 p.m. Eastern time. We have a hell of a time there. So that's where we're going to bring all of our insights for all the teams because it's been a little while since we've been on a little holiday. So yeah, we're going to talk about it. Big up to Chloe in the chat every single time. Big up, Chloe, all the time. Hope you're doing well. Great win today. I'm very happy, very, very happy about this win. Obviously, because we needed the 3 points, especially to keep the pressure on the top teams right now, which would be Inter, Milan, and Napoli right now, and even Roma as well. So yeah. Yes, about the McKennie. Yes, I did. And listen, hey, as long as McKennie is trying to ball out, listen, he's listening to, you know what I'm saying? He's listening to his cousin. You know what I'm saying? He's listening to me. All right? You see what I'm saying? Every time I down McKennie, it always comes back and he just does something like either he scores or puts an assist up. Hey, listen, he's listening. Just like Spalletti's listening to his nephew. You know what I'm saying? Spalletti's always listening, so we gotta watch out. You know what I'm saying? Big up to Michael as well, man. Every single time. How are you, Michael, bro? Big up, broski, all the time, my guy. It's great. It's great seeing you here as well. Um, so I mean, guys, let me know what your thoughts is of the overall game. To be honest, in the first half, I mean, we're gonna run it down. The first half, for me, hey, we just couldn't convert. And there was chances where Pisa were dangerous, guys. There was chances where Pisa could have scored, and it could have changed the whole dynamic of this game. I mean, they had they hit the crossbar twice, I believe the post one time as well. So they had chances, guys. They had chances to score against us, and that's listen, it's a little worrying, but listen, in terms of luck, we had a lot of luck today as well. Um, we ended up pulling it through, especially with in the second half we kind of dominated in terms of trying to get some more chances like that, but just Pisa were just very, very in that low blocking phase, and they were doing well up to the point, of course, with the breakthrough with Kalulu, and then really with Kalulu. I mean, listen. I mean, however the ball goes in, it goes in, and that's what we really needed. You could see when the players were celebrating how important that was, how important that goal was to change the game in terms of our favor. And it worked because then when Zagrova came on, it kind of changed the dynamic of the game as well. And then we just looked a lot more dangerous on the counter, and you saw. Um, and then again, David and then McKennie as well. Even with Zagrova too, Miretti as well helping out. Miretti, I think, did well, especially in the attacking phase, especially leading up towards that goal, the second goal to Yildiz as well. And what can we expect from Yildiz, man? This is what we need from our number 10 to always step up and in the moments where it matters to really seal off for the 3 points, and he did that. So of course, praise for number 10, because we're going to need him to stay at Juve. We really need to stay. He needs to stay at Juve, and that's the thing that's going to be questioned for the January market as well, going into the summer too, because lots of reports saying that it depends on certain guarantees for Yildiz. So let's hope, guys. McKennie is definitely getting a double cheeseburger tonight. Oh, 100%. The Big Mac has deserved a full course meal tonight, Melodias. Brother, listen, he full course meal. But yeah, no, I mean, listen, I mean, if we talk about also the way that we were, I think that we could have done way better. I feel like that there was just that intensity, especially in that first half. Like, we didn't really look good. Like I said, up to that goal, which was, listen, it was a little lucky of a goal, but listen, it is what it is. We did score, and we ended up winning the game, which was, in my opinion, hey, we need to, in order to win a trophy, or to contend for the Scudetto, you have to win games like this. You need to really dig deep and to come in those moments where we could win. No matter how bad we played, as long as we win, that's a great sign, because then that just shows that we could give more of that continuity, which is very important for this squad with Spalletti, because this is Spalletti's, I believe, 7th win now, and he only has, I believe, 1 loss. So 7th win, 3 draws, 1 loss in all competitions that he's managed. This is his, I believe, 5th Serie A win. So this is great, in my opinion. I really enjoyed with Spalletti being on Spalletti being our coach. I think that he could do a lot more, especially with the players that could be provided for him in terms of in the January market, and possibly next summer too, because the club is already looking to trigger his renewal for next season as well. Which I back that 100%. I mean, I don't know what you guys think of Spalletti's performances so far, even though today's performance wasn't you know wasn't so great. But other than that, we got the 3 points, and this is a win that pushes us to now 3rd in the ranking. Obviously, you know, um, Inter, Milan, Napoli, Roma. Not Roma. Just Milan, Napoli, and Inter. They have games in hand. So let's see, man. I'm very, very curious to seeing what would happen. in terms of the ranking, in terms of also, because they have games in hand. But listen, if they start dropping points, Juventus is there, guys. Juventus is there. I'm not saying that we're going to win the Scudetto. Our mission right now is top four. But if we keep winning like this, and we could definitely contend at least. For me, I don't believe that we have the squad to contend unless we really bring in reinforcements in January. But yeah, I mean, listen, with Spalletti, anything is possible, as we could see. I mean, he's really turned his team around in terms of we're winning games. We're winning games. It's no more drawing like we were, you know, and it's great. It's great. Spalletti is amazing. If this was under Tudor, it would have been a draw, 100%. I mean, because you could see we were struggling with that low block that Pisa was giving us. It was really, really tough to really break them down. And listen, all it takes is that one chance, and that one chance where they messed up, and it turned out to be a goal, and then that changed the whole dynamic of the game for us to continue with the pressure, and for us to actually get another goal. And that's what I liked. I liked that we didn't sit back the entire game, and we hit them on the counter, and we actually did a lot of damage, and we ended up scoring the second, and we won the game. And that's that's why I liked. But let's see, and it's a clean sheet too, guys. It's a clean sheet. We didn't concede. It's a great thing. Great thing. Big up to you, my friend. Big up, brother. You guys as well. You guys just won as well for Manchester United, man. Big up to you, bro. Every single time, man. But yeah, there's a lot of question marks, I would say, for in terms of the Mercato, which we're gonna get into a lot of Mercato news, especially in terms of videos, etc. For that, where I want to explain what we need to get, what we need to strengthen. It's very important for Juve to really get some targets in the January transfer market in terms of actually trying to compete with the squad that we have. Obviously, I think we still are lacking a little bit more of that quality. I think we need to really fix that problem up in the midfield as well. Thuram, for me, guys. I mean, who do you guys think was the worst player on the pitch for Juventus? I mean, in my opinion, Thuram wasn't very great. He hasn't been great this season at all. He hasn't been himself since last season under Motta. As soon as Motta left, he kind of changed, and he hasn't been the same since. So, yeah, just not seeing good signs from him. But I mean, what do you guys think in the chat? Let me know about Thuram, if you guys agree with me. If you guys think maybe Cambiaso as well. Cambiaso didn't do very well either, in my opinion. He not at his best. But yeah. Coop Miners as well. Coop Miners was invisible. He was invisible. Yeah, Chloe. Thuram and Coop Miners, definitely. I just feel like that with Coop Miners, he just doesn't add that creativity. It's always like when he was just, he gets the ball, it's just like he just passes it back. He just doesn't take it forward and, create any chances. It's just always, it's just not good from him. It's not enough. So it's still question marks in my opinion. I was watching the Chelsea game, Garnacho maturing. Hey, listen, Chelsea's going to be versus Napoli too. But yeah, let me put in the Tutto Calcio. If you haven't seen it, brother, you got to go check out the Tutto Calcio podcast. This is where we have our Serie A debate show. And it's great because, since Napoli will be versing Chelsea, we're probably going to be having some Prem fans on the channel maybe soon as well to give their opinions, and we'll debate about it. But yeah, definitely go check it out. Bless up, Deontay. We got the win, Deontay. No crash out from me today. Not today, Deontay. I'm doing well, man. I'm doing well. How are you, brother? How are you, man? It's great because, listen, we're doing streams again. We're doing it like this as well. Yeah, no, you guys did. I said, I did say 1-0. I did say 1-0 to Juve. I thought it was going to be a closer match, which, listen, in terms of towards, it was going to be 1-0 until Juve scored. So, listen, I mean, I'm thankful that they actually at least scored two. You know what I'm saying? Especially with the goals that we've been struggling to score, etc. Right? And we did it against a low blocked, team like this. they were really low blocks until like when we scored that first goal, and then they just started coming at you know what I mean. So let's see, man. Go spoil your cousin with extra Big Macs. Yeah, yeah, with McKenny, right? McKenny. I cannot believe every time I doubt this guy, he actually performs and actually does something. Um, but yeah, listen, props to him. This is what I expect from all the Juventus players that play for the club to perform, and we need to start building the momentum in which we are. This is our third win in a row, I believe. Not, pretty sure it's our third win in a row. So, yeah, we need to keep this momentum up. You know, now we move on to the next. Of course, now we look at the ranking and see and hope that our other competitors drop points. And I think that's going to be very important for us to really continue in terms of the, contention for top four. And listen, we're in a good spot. Third place. Who would have thought the Juventus from seventh or eighth place that we were before? Now we're in third. Now we need to start to build more of that momentum, build more of that confidence, which you could see it. It's happening. It's starting to happen. And luck is starting to turn for Juve as well. And it's great. This is what we needed. I'm an AC guy. If I was to choose, respect, brother. Respect that. Big up, my guy. Harvey, big up to Harvey every single time, brother. How are you, man? How are you, bro? How are you, man? Now, obviously, if we talk about the lineup, right? I was actually happy with the lineup. I think that with the lineup, obviously with what we have, I think that was the best lineup that Spalletti could have chosen. Obviously, I already knew that he was going to pick McKennie, even though I'm not a big fan of McKennie. But listen, at the moment, he's doing his job. He's performing for under Spalletti. So listen, it is what it is. He has to keep performing. And obviously with the Coop Miners, I was a little bit like that. I didn't expect Bremer to start though from the start though. I didn't expect him to do that. But listen, Bremer's coming back to his best, man. That's good signs too. But we just need to be very cautious with him because we don't want him to get injured again, because that would be a disaster. It will be a disaster, and this is why we need to get a defender in the January market as well, just in case if something does happen, which I hope it doesn't happen. But you know what I mean? Let's just hope. Good win, but Spalletti needs more work. Yes, we need a lot of. Listen. We had two convincing wins against Bologna and Roma, and listen, coming after the break, coming against a Pisa side that was going to be a tricky one, especially away from home, and they're always going to be a low blocking team. They've already caused trouble to, I believe, some big clubs already in Italy. So listen, it wasn't going to be an easy game, but listen, Spalletti got the job done with Juve. Juve got the job done, which was important, but obviously not in a convincing way. But 3 points is 3 points, and this is what we need to do, in terms of momentum against these teams, because again, we need to take advantage with our schedule now, because listen, our hard schedule is basically ended until the end of January, until we verse Napoli. And listen, that's going to be our test again. Napoli at home. That's going to be our test, guys. That's going to be our test to see. Obviously, new signings might come in. Maybe we'll do something else, right? Maybe we'll give us more momentum and more confidence going into the end of the season. And I've already said it last stream that I said it. It doesn't matter how we start. It matters how we finish the end of the campeonato. And that's all that matters. That's all that matters. I don't care how we start. It matters how we finish and how we start performing. Because if this is the turning point where we're going to start playing better and start playing with more confidence and start playing with more belief that we could actually achieve more than what we're doing now, then I can see good things coming our way. But let's see what happens, guys. I'm very curious to see what you guys think about it as well. Obviously, we talk about the key performers. Let's talk about the key performers. I mean, for me, Yildiz again. What can we say? Yildiz is like the star on the pitch, man. He's top. Bremer, great performance in my opinion. Kelly as well. Kelly fought like a warrior today. I would say, who else? Who else would be good in terms of performance? Openda, not really that good of a performance today. David, not really at all. when he came on. Thuram, no. Locatelli, I don't know. I mean, I think he was okay. He did his job. He was decent today. Um, but I would say Kalulu again. Kalulu, another one, fantastic, great today. Kalulu was great today. So I think that was the main part. And listen, this is what we needed. We needed like these key performers, and we need to get the whole team like this and to start doing this together, man. Because this is what we need. It's what we need, guys. Obviously, in terms of formations, we still stuck with the back three, which, in my opinion, I think Spalletti needs to start. I mean, I think he's just waiting until we get another center back, and then we can go to a back four. Because I think in a back four, Spalletti's system will thrive a lot better. But at the same time, he needs that regista, right? That's why we're getting the links of Gatti and Ricci swap. It's getting, in terms of that, right? If because Allegri supposedly wants Gatti, and then Spalletti would want a player like Ricci, because then Ricci could play that regista role, which would fit well in what Spalletti would want to do, and what his in terms of his football philosophy is, right? I think that's what the player that we would need. Yeah, Garnacho. Listen, I mean, Garnacho, it all depends. If we're actually going to be linked with Garnacho, I don't know. I don't know. Because there was even Spalletti's time under when he was coaching Napoli, there was even Garnacho links, I believe, as well for them. They didn't end up getting him. So, for me, I don't think we need Garnacho. I think that we have enough in terms of the attack, in terms of wing positions. But let's see. I don't know if we're going to invest and go in terms of the forward line. Obviously, we probably would need another striker, especially soon, because Vlahovic could be on the way out. There's already contract links with him to go into Milan. So let's see, guys. Let's see. Big up to Aster every single time, man. How are you, bro? Big up to you, man. Lucas said Coop is playing high. It's like a man dying. Yeah. Yep. When Zagrova was on, I was in awe. I love seeing his creativity on the field. Yeah. Yeah, Zagrova really, I think, lifted the game for Juve a lot in terms of what we needed to do, in terms of more intensity, more enthusiasm from the team. And that's why I think Zagrova, like I said, these players, Zagrova, Chico, these are two players that can really change a game. These are game changers. And this is why listen, for me, when we were talking about the Conceição thing yesterday, talking about that, for me, I think that, listen, these are two guys. Same goes with you. Those are three guys right there that can change a game in an instance. And you can see the quality that Zagrova brings is like you could see the difference from the first half, and then when Zagrova came on, you could see the difference from the team. And that's what we really need as well. But we need them to perform like this a lot, consistent, a little bit more consistent. I'm not going to say every single game, but be more consistent. Be more consistent. And listen, we just got another win, and that's important. That's very important for us. In terms of tactics, I mean, I liked how, McKennie, again, listen, he's doing his job. And he's listening. He's listening on the channel, guys. He's listening to his cousin. You know what I'm saying? He's listening to him, bro. You know what I mean? Spalletti already listened to me yesterday with the lineup, putting Openda on, right? You know what I mean? Spalletti is listening to his nephew. You know what I mean? Because, listen, I'm stirring the spaghetti. Okay? I'm stirring the spaghetti. I'm the guy that's stirring the spaghetti. Spallettone over there. He's just like, he's just like one of those guys that's just, like, he's like, all right, let's put the pieces together. Okay? That's the guy. All right? That's the guy. But yeah. Saw a post where someone said, yeah, you listen, hey, listen, Vincey was right. Listen, it could be something different, bro. It could be something different, my guy. You know what I'm saying? It could be something different. I mean, listen, I think that with Spalletti, things are going to change. I agree. I think that, with Spalletti, if Spalletti stays, Spalletti must stay. Must stay. Must stay at Juve in order for Juve to really get back to competing again. Big up to AK every single time, man. Big up, bro. Big up, man. McKenny getting a Big Mac after that. Yeah, yeah. You stir the spaghetti, McKenny eats it. Yes, yes. This is where he gets his knowledge from. You know, I mean, McKenny, the Big Mac, owning McDonald's. He's the guy. He's the guy that stirs. He's the guy that flips the boards outside to represent McDonald's. You know what I'm saying? This is what we need. We need this guy to do something every single time. And listen, hey, he performed. He performed today. He got an assist. This is what we need. We need our players to turn up like this, man. Yeah. And also, what this win would mean for Juve. Guys, you already know. This win would means a lot for this Juventus. In terms of confidence, in terms of now with the road ahead. With the look ahead now to the next game. It gives us more confidence because now we're going to be at home as well. If we could build the momentum, we keep winning games. This Juve could be serious, guys. Especially if we get reinforcements. The only thing that we could start to dream is if Spalletti gets the reinforcements that he needs in January, and then we see some drastic changes in terms of the performances, in terms of the quality of the team. And then we could start to dream, Juventini. We could start to dream a little bit. Start to dream. But right now it's top 4. I still think it's top 4. Because at the moment, remember, the other teams, they are right now 1 game less, I believe, or 2 games less, whatever the case is. Yes, we are 3rd in the ranking, but if they win all those games, it means nothing unless we keep winning and they drop points somehow, But let's see, guys. I'm very curious because listen, the test is going to be against Napoli in January, at the end of January, guys. It's going to be against Napoli. Champions League is a different discussion because that's what we're going to discuss in a different video, in a different stream. But like I said, again, we need more. I need to see more improvements. Yes, we won, but I'm not happy. I need to see more from this team. Yes, let's keep going. You know what I mean? Let's keep going. I want to see more. Damn, Villa won against Chelsea. Oh my gosh. Juve won, City won, the Battle Jobs won, and Chelsea lost. Yeah, well, listen, that's Chelsea, man. It's Chelsea for you. Arsenal tears on Tuesday. Okay, Deontay. We'll see. Yeah, Chloe. I mean, listen, Yolis, in my opinion, he's class. You could see how he was. Like there was literally 3 guys on him today. Like almost the entire time was like crazy. But listen, he ended up scoring that goal when we needed it. And yes, it was the easiest goal. It was a tap in. But listen, he got the job done because look at David. If it was David about to take that shot, he's missing it. He's missing that shot. So I'm glad that it was Yildiz that took, and if it was going to be offside, I was going to be like, yo, David, bro, is on my bad list after that one, so. But yeah, we need to, listen, it's good. It's good. I haven't seen the Premier League a lot. It's been a bit since I've seen a Premier League game actually. Okay. But I'll check it out. I'll check it on the highlights. But yeah. I mean, any other things that we should talk about, guys? I mean, what do you guys think? You want to do some player ratings? What do you guys think? Aha. Thank you for this question, Deontay. Do you give Fiorentina any chance of staying up? I don't like Fiorentina. Their fan base, they're disgusting towards ours. Really, it's really, really bad. They're big discrimination towards our players in term and also towards our fan base as well. So listen, you know, um, I wouldn't have any sympathy towards Fiorentina if they get relegated. And listen, they've been playing so bad, and I cannot believe that we didn't win against them. But we'll be there. We'll be there. You know, when they come to Turin, we will be there. You know. To be honest, I would think that Fiorentina would stay up, but I think that they're gonna go down after what this loss, after what we saw, this loss, they're gonna go down. That's what I think. I think that Fiorentina will go down to Serie B. I mean, they've only have one win in Serie A. One win. That's not good. And we're already half of the season already. You know what I'm saying? Already half of the season. So, look, I still have a lot of faith in David this season. I don't know why. Maybe I'm biased, but I think he needs more time. I just want him to do well. I know he can. The thing is, Chloe, I mean, listen, with the more wins that we're, if we get more wins, right, the more confidence the players are going to have, the possibility David might perform more, but at the same time, David needs to earn his spot into the team. And so far, every time that he has been given a chance, he hasn't really done really that much. He's been disappointing as a signing, I would say. At the same time, give him other players around him, I would say, in terms of the midfield to really create and then let him do, running in from behind, in terms of in the lines, then I think that he could do well. For me, I mean, listen, I can't judge David as of right now. I mean, listen, with David, listen, he's not doing so good, but listen, I'm not, I usually judge a player by their season. And so far, obviously, with David's point of view, not having a great season because listen, as a striker for him and his standpoint, he needs to turn up when it matters. He needs to score a lot. He needs to start scoring. That's a thing that I'm not very confident about. Is him improving at the moment? I mean, we'll see, but I'm not confident for David. See, this is why I expect Serie A because they keep the standards high compared to the PL. Yeah, man. The PL is nothing but discussing PR. Yeah, man. Hey, it is what it is, man. Big up Adam every single time, man. Big up to you, brother. Big up to you. Lee Gunner is cooking fraud Mo. Listen, hey, I'll watch it after my stream. I'll watch it. That's always funny to see. Sorry, I doesn't play around. I say that as oh my gosh, you Chloe, you guys. Oh my gosh. Big up to Adam says that, but this was an important win heading to the new year. Yes, I agree. Important win for Juve. But still, I need to see more. I need to see more games. And then I could say that this Juve could be something. It could be turning into something, man. Now this. Atalanta Inter. Ooh. Now the thing is, Inter has had the number for Atalanta for quite some time. But the thing is, this is Paladino's Atalanta. And Atalanta is at home. So listen, if Inter drop points, you already know I'm here for, the Inter slander, you know what I mean, bro? Yes, we're here. Only one touch, boom, boom. We're here for the slander. We're here, guys. We are here, man. Man. It'll be great. It'll be great scenes. Great scenes. Great scenes. And listen, Paladino has done well against Inter, to be honest. I believe their last time that Paladino, when he was at Fiorentina, they won 3-0. So let's see what happens. Let's see what happens, guys, ragazzi. Let's calma for that, man, because listen, I really wanted to see that. But hopefully you guys might make it to the Coppa Italia final, maybe against Napoli or Inter, like you said it yesterday, because the cooking could be massive. Yes. Oh, yeah. I think that we can make it to the final for the Coppa Italia this season. I think so. I really do think so. I think we can make at least the Coppa Italia final. We could win it. We could win the competition, I think. Liverpool fan, at least I can respect some of your Palladino, yeah. Milan at home. Who are they versing? Milan. Because if Milan's going to be versing a difficult team tomorrow, we'll see. We'll see what happens with Milan, you know. Listen, they lost against Napoli in the Supercoppa, so let's see what happens. Obviously, they've had rest now. But, hey, if they drop points, it'll be great. Our fan base is so like some people don't even respect the players anymore. I think you talk about Liverpool fan base. I watched the Lazio game. Yeah, I believe Lazio dropped points. It was a draw. They will be no. Wow. Oh yeah, because he's I believe at AFCON, right? Wow. We'll see. I hope Atalanta does win. Oh, Hellas Verona. Yeah. Just because Milan and Juventus have one common enemy doesn't mean that you're 100% close friends or chilling. They're still in a rivalry, yes. For me, listen, I think that Milan, I think in terms of history, we respect more of each other, but at the same time, we still don't like each other at all. You know what I mean? I think it's the fact that, Inter fans, you know, I don't know. For me, Inter fans, you already know. Whenever they lose, we give them. Yeah, man. But any questions from the chat? Anybody else wants to add on to the game in terms of everything? Because I pretty much went through everything, I analyzed everything in terms of the game, in terms of the overall performance from Juve, obviously. We could say that. The performance for me, I would say, was a solid in terms of rating, right? I would say it was a solid 6.5. I would give Juve. I didn't think that we did that late. Let's do player ratings. Adam. Let's do player ratings, obviously. Di Gregorio, this is in clean sheet. I would say, listen, he did save a couple good chances, against. So, hey, listen, I'll give him an 8. I think he was okay today. Di Gregorio. Bremer, I would say a solid. Listen, man, for him, his second game, and he's already done well already. I'm giving him a solid 8. I think he's done fantastic since coming back. Yeah. No. Just I just rated the overall performance for Juve, and I just did like a whole rundown of the whole game, explaining etc. Tactics, the lineups, etc. But let's go into the player ratings, guys. What do you guys think for Di Gregorio? I've already said. I said already an 8. Same goes with Bremer as well. Lloyd Kelly, I think Kelly wasn't. Kelly was okay. I gave him a 7.5. I think that, listen, he was okay today. Kalulu, I give him a 9. Kalulu was great. Kalulu was good today, especially after he was also decisive for the goal too. Coop Miners was at least a 4. He was at least a 4. I'm being nice. Listen, because we won today. Listen, definitely a 4. Definitely a 4. Definitely a 4. Yeah. I mean, and then after that, I would say with Cambiaso was at least a 5, in my opinion. I really don't think Cambiaso has been doing so well, guys. It hasn't been in terms of his he hasn't been the same Cambiaso since he was linked with Manchester City. and even a little bit before that from his injury. But yeah, he hasn't been the same Cambiaso ever since. Um, Locatelli. Locatelli was at least a 6, guys. Would you agree? Would you agree, guys, in the chat? Let me know. What you guys think about that? I think Locatelli deserves at least a 6. Thuram was at least within the level with Coop. I would say he's also a 5. He wasn't very good today as well. McKennie, listen, McKennie has listen, man, solid 7.5 today, McKennie. Keep eating those Big Macs, by the way. Keep eating the Big Macs. Very important. I would say as well, Yildiz, in my opinion, definitely, I would say an 8. He was solid. He wasn't so bad. Listen, I mean, during the goal as well, he scored as well with decisive goal to win the game. And then I would say Openda wasn't very, very well. I would say Openda was a 5 as well. He's up there as well. David, when he came in, David was a 3. Not very good in terms of the combination of play. Miretti, I would say, was a 6 when he came on. Zagrova, game changer. I would say he was definitely a 7. Definitely 7. So much better from Zagrova too this week. So I like it. I like liking the performance a lot. I think that this is what we needed. I can't really do one for Joao Mario because he came in very late, so it's not right to judge him. But yeah, other than that, guys, we done well. So this is what we need to do. Let me answer some of your questions now in the chat because I saw a few. Would you take Bernardo Silva at Juve, Gio? I would. I think he would add to this team a lot of experience from coming from City, etc. You know, he is a UCL winner as well, which we would need. We haven't had one in a while, so listen, getting somebody with an experience, and listen, he would have at least a couple of 2 to 3 seasons. He could be well because listen, we have a lot of young players, a lot of young talent, but we need a little bit of experience to really go far, right? In competitions. I mean, let's see what happens. I think that Bernardo Silva could come to Juve for sure. I can see that as a possibility. I heard you're looking for a left back. Ake is your man. I don't know about Ake, bro. I mean, listen, it all depends on what Spalletti wants. I might for what Spalletti would want, But no watch along for the rest of 2025. Yeah, no watch alongs until next year, guys. Next year there'll be watch alongs and we'll talk about it because listen, I'm going to be doing some for the big games. I will not be doing a watch along for the channel for the big games in Serie A because for those games we're going to be doing it on the Couch Lounge on Tutto Couch. I mean, listen, I'm still going to be doing it, but on the other channel. So make sure to go subscribe. It's in literally if you go down in terms of the home section on the channel, you'll see it. You'll see the channel. I'm so hyped for Wednesday chat. Y'all better be there. Yeah, Wednesday is going to be a good stream. Good stream with me and Luca. It's going to be a great Juventus series. So definitely tune in for that podcast that's going to be on Wednesday. It's a panel show. So it'll be me and him doing it as well. It's going to be great because we're going to be talking about Juve. We're going to be talking about everything. There'll be a little bit of debating as well on who's, in terms of players, etc. So it's going to be fun. I'm really, really excited for that. I will let everybody know on the time for Wednesday. I will let everybody know. It's going to be, I believe, later in the evening. So definitely, I would say around this time when I did the stream, it's probably going to be when we do our stream together. So yeah. So it's going to be a weekly show every Wednesday. So make sure to tune into that. Yeah, man, we're getting this channel back and running, guys. So make sure, of course, to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Conceição, yeah, without Conceição, listen, we still got the win, and that's important for us too. Much better than the last few weeks. Oh, 100%. January 21st to the 28th period, like I said, that's the one that might determine your season, maybe with those 3 important games. I agree. That Napoli one in terms of the Serie A. I mean, listen, we're playing at home as well. And who knows? We might have some like new players as well at the time. We'll see. And judging from our form, it all depends, bro. Because now, listen, now it's going to be the rematch. Now Spalletti has had more time with the players. Let's see if something could be different in terms of the result, hopefully in our favor. But that's going to be an interesting one, as well as also in the Champions League with some matches against Benfica and Monaco too. It's definitely going to be interesting. The XL Classico Italy, basically, or should I say the Derby of Italy? Yeah, February. Yeah, and it's going to be in Milano too. So let's see what happens there. It's going to be interesting, but it all depends, like I said, on how we play onto that, right? If we're going to be in form. But yeah, big up to everybody that has tuned in to tonight's stream. Great stream overall. I think that we talked about a lot. We talked about the whole match itself. I mean, anybody else want to drop in a little bit of other questions before I do end the stream, and then there'll be a video as well tomorrow, explaining about Marco Ottolini, the new sporting director that's going to be joining Juventus. I'm going to be talking about it, so make sure to do that. Make sure to stay tuned, man. Yes, I am. I want to watch it. I'll be in the chat. I'll watch it. It's going to be funny. Yeah, I'm probably gonna, who's live actually? I'm gonna redirect. Who is live? Who is live that we could redirect to, guys? Who is live? Who is live? Who is live, guys? We got Lee Gunner. Lee is live. Hussam is live as well. Who are we rating, guys? Lee? Happy New Year, Chloe. We'll talk soon, guys. We'll talk everybody, of course, that's also talking to me off camera as well. Big up to everybody that has tuned in. It's so great to interact with everybody. It's so great. Make sure, of course, to smash the likes. And guys, make sure, by the way, when we do raid. No, we're not putting in the chat Emery raid. We're not doing that. We're putting, of course, big up to everybody. But listen, for the raid, we're raiding Lee Gunner. We're raiding Lee Gunner. Big up to him. I want everybody in his chat to spam, of course, Mr. Good Evening raid. So make sure to do that, and make sure Lee Gunner, if you do end up watching this, bro, big up to you as well, man. It's a pleasure. Hopefully to get you on the channel soon as well. And also on Tutto Calcio too. It'll be great. But big up to everybody. We're gonna redirect to Lee Gunner. Make sure to spam his chat, guys. Spam his chat. Spam his chat. Raid Mr. Good Evening, okay, guys, or good Mr. Good Evening raid. I like that one better. That's a good one. Okay, hold on, guys. Let's get this on it. There we go. All right. Big up to everybody. As always, fino alla fine. Forza Juventus. Ciao tutti. Ciao, everybody. Remember, Mr. Good Evening raid. Big up to Lee Gunner as well.